Hi, my name is Mustafa and I am from South City. I am an instructor for teaching front-end development. In front-end development, I have started HTML. In HTML, today our topic is what is semantics elements. Semantics means the elements that have some meaning by their names, by their content, like a semantic element clearly describes its meaning to both the browser and the developers. Every user that come and read the semantic elements, by reading the text of the semantic element, he will easily understand the usage of semantic element. Like in HTML, there are some semantic elements that can be used to define different parts of a web page. If you have a page and you want to design different parts of your page, you can use semantic elements. There are some semantic elements displayed on your screens: article, aside, details, caption, figure, footer, header, main, mark, nav, section, summary, and time. And this example shows that how we use these semantic elements in a page. You think in your mind that this is a page, your web page. At the top, most of the websites have header, after that have nav, means menu, after that section, there all content displayed, and on the right side it is the sidebar. For creating sidebar, we can use a side tag. After section, we have article, and at the bottom page would have footer. For creating section or footer, we can use footer semantic element. Now let's learn these semantic elements by practical examples, For this, I will go to Notepad editor, click on File, New, again File, Save As, name my file like HTML semantics elements .html, and extension should be what? Remember in your minds, it should be .html, not any other. Any other would be not accepted by browsers. All other would be not rendered by browsers. Save your file, write basic HTML code, that is doc type HTML. For this tag is used to describe that this is a HTML5, latest version of the HTML. After this, write HTML. Now I think all the students remember the basic syntax of HTML, because in every video I start from this. I write first basic syntax of HTML, and after that I will try to teach you my topic. After head tag, what is we have? We have body tag. Yes, students, you are right. I think you can Now easily write down basic syntax of HTML. Write title like HTML semantics tags explained with examples. Save your file, go to your folder, open this file in browser, and what's its name? Its name is HTML semantic tag. First find, this is HTML semantic tag. Open this with Google Chrome. Now you can see we have title of the tab, that is HTML semantics tag explained with examples. Now let's move forward, and our first tag is section tag. How we can use section tag inside our page? Let's see. Let's first type the section tag, and after that try to understand their usage in the browser. For this you have to let's try to observe our first semantic element tag, that is section. First I write here section tag. I would like to teach you this tag using live examples of websites. Like if I open Fiverr.com and log out here, go to Fiverr landing page or home page. Now I want to introduce with you section tag. If I scroll down, first is header section, and after that with the image and search bar, it is the search bar section. So for building these types of section we can use section tag. After this section, another section starts from here, and it is ended here, just before this blue background. This is another section. Parent tag would be section for creating this tag, and inside all HTML like these different divs, this video, this text would be placed. These divs, elements, this content would be placed. After that there are another section that is start from here and end here. After that another section that is start from here and end here. So you can see from section tag we can create elegant and beautiful sections inside websites. Now let's try to type here what is syntax for writing section tag. For this we have to write SECTON section with starting and closing tag. Inside section I will write here heading 1, like first section, save the file, and after heading tag I will write here paragraph tag with starting and closing tag. Inside paragraph I would like to write 5 to 6 lines paragraph. If I type here paragraph using keyboard, it would be wastage of time. So I want to introduce with you a website from where we can copy dummy paragraphs to understand for understanding of HTML and saving our time. So for this you have to write in your search bar lorem ipsum. This is website from where you can copy dummy paragraphs. Now this website is open. Inside here you can type as desired words, paragraph, bytes, lists. Like I want to create 8 paragraphs. Generate, click on generate button. Now you can see 8 paragraphs are generated. I would like to copy this paragraph by first select this, press Ctrl C and paste here inside my P tag. Now you can see the paragraph has been pasted. Let's properly indent this paragraph. For this I will press enter. Now you can see we have paragraph within a few seconds. If I try to write paragraph from start and try to type here, it would be waste of time and our time would be wastage with such things. If you require dummy paragraph, you can copy from this website for testing purpose and save your file. Now let's go to our browser. Where is it? This is our file. Refresh the browser. Now you can see we have heading and a paragraph. Let's copy this section tag once more. I will type Ctrl C. First select your text that you want to copy and then paste, and then let's change the heading 1 to second section. Paragraph, I would change paragraph also. I will copy this paragraph from here, Ctrl C and paste here, and after that I will properly indent my code. First select and then press enter, press enter, press enter, press enter, press enter. Save the file. Now refresh your browser again for seeing output. Ctrl plus R is command for use for seeing paragraph. Now let's copy again another paragraph, another section. First select the section, Control plus C, Control plus V. Now let's call this third section, and I would change paragraph also. I would copy paragraph here, Control C, first select the text, then press Control C, and inside my P tag I will try to type here Control V and properly indent my code by pressing enter. I do all things in live videos, live tutorials for your better understanding. Refresh my browser for seeing output. Refresh the browser. Now you can see we have another section. Now we have three sections in our page. First section with this paragraph, second section with this paragraph, and third section with this paragraph. Now if I try to write some style inside my style section tag, like if I set border to px solid black, save the file, refresh my browser. Now you can see this section is our first section. Now if I set this property to second section, style is equal to border 2px solid green, save the file. I set another color for differentiate between first section and the second section. Now you can see this is our second section, and it is started from here. Where is my cursor now? Now if I set style attribute to third section and type here style is equal to border 2px solid red, save the file, refresh my browser. Now you can see this is our third section. So in this way you can use section in your pages in your websites. The content would be heading, paragraphs, pictures, like this website, these elegant things like this, like these properly managed, properly created cards, like this picture. All this is the section of the websites of the Fiverr. Now I think you can understand the usage of section in the pages. Now let's try to learn our next semantic element, that is article. Article tag. How we can use article? Let's see. If you want to display some text like that, weather forecast for Seattle, and this is first article, this is second article, and this is third article. If you want to display content like this in your website, you can use article tag. Let's do practical of article tag. For this, I will type here article tag with starting and closing tag. Like I will type article with starting and closing tag. Inside this I will type first tab for properly indentation and type h1 tag like first article. After that I will type another article tag, that is article with starting and closing tag. Inside this I will type h2 tag with starting and closing tag. Here I will write first article, not article, not here inside h1. Their text would be articles with different text. Save the file, and after this h2 tag I will type p tag for showing some paragraph, some text. Let's copy these two lines from the top here, Ctrl C and paste here Ctrl V, and properly indent my code. Indentation is very important because your code looks good and another developers also read your code very easily. Now if I save the file, refresh my browser, and this is, now you can see we have this text, articles with different text. Inside this we have first article, and this is the paragraph text of this article. Now let's try to copy second article. For this, select your article that is inside your parent article. Ctrl C, press enter, Ctrl V, press enter again third time for showing third time. Let's say this second article, and this is third article, and the paragraph text should be same. There is no issue because our motive is to understand the functionality of article. Let's refresh the browser for seeing output. You can see we have one heading tag. Inside this article we have three articles, first article, second article and third article. but these articles looks like paragraph and headings. It's not look like proper article. For this we have to do some CSS of these tags. You don't learn CSS as yet, but you don't worry, I will use some basic CSS, and when I have started my CSS course after this HTML course, I will teach you all the CSS data properties very deeply and very detailful manner. So let's, for our understanding purpose, let's do some CSS of this code. For this we have already learned about classes and IDs. I will set this parent tag article class is equal to like parent article. Name should be, name you can use as your desires, parent article, and inside my first article I will set the class is equal to let's say article class, and I want to set this same class to other my two articles. For this I select first the text, press Ctrl C, go to next article, paste here, and go to third article and paste here. Now we have set the classes to tags article. Now let's write their CSS. For this we have to write style tag inside our head tag. We have already studied that. Style with starting and closing tag. Inside style tag I would type here classes. First of all, I would like to access the parent class of all the articles, all of our three articles, that is parent article class. So first write down the dot sign, after that we will type the class name. So let's copy from here, Ctrl C, and paste after the class name, and I try to set some CSS to my parent tag, that is article. Let's set margin is equal to 0 and paste, save the file, refresh the browser. Let's see what happens. Now let's some more properties like padding 5px, set background color of our parent article tag to light gray. Save the file, refresh the browser for seeing output. Now you can see overall color of the whole articles becomes gray color. After that, I will set first article, second article and third article background color to white. Let's set this. For this we have to access first class that we have assigned to these three articles, and class is a article class, and article class would be same for these three articles. I have select this. Let's go here, type the dot sign. After that I will type here CSS and set background color to white. Save the file, refresh my browser to see the change. Now you can see our articles easily differentiate. This is our first article, this is our second article, and this is our third article. So in this way you can use articles in your pages, in your websites. Now let's see what is our next tag. What is our next HTML semantic tag? Next tag is header tag. How we can use header tag inside our page? Let's see header by viewing Fiverr website. If I scroll down, this top area of the Fiverr, this is called header section. By using header you can easily create this type of header. In which it has search text area, some buttons, some text, and the logo of the Fiverr. So we can say that header element can contain some texts. It also can contain logo or icon, search text area, and sign up information of a website. Now let's use in our notepad editor file. Let's type here how we can use header inside our page. For this I will type here header with starting and closing tag. Inside header I will type here h1 tag with starting and closing tag. Inside h1 I will type home, like type here use span tag instead of heading 1, because span tag is inline HTML tag by default. We have learned this in our previous videos, and heading is a block level element. Heading will contain total width, span will contain only width of that text that would be placed in our browser. Now let's copy this 5 times. Control C, Control V, Control V, Control V, Control V. Let's say here about us. After this I will type here contact us. This blog, after this testimonial page, no, only testimonial. Save the file, refresh the browser for seeing output. Now you can see at the bottom we have home, about us, contact us, blog, testimonial. If I write some CSS here, like not here, not inside our header tag, like set style is equal to border, and border will be 2px solid black. Save my file, refresh my browser, and now you can see at the bottom we have a header. Inside header we have text home, about us, contact us, blog, testimonial. In this way you can use header in your page, and properly designing header we would learn CSS in future like that headers. If we learn CSS we can design header, easily like that headers of Fiverr. So this is about header. You can use as your requirement in your project. Now let's see what is our next thing, what is our next tag, and it is footer. What is footer of a website? Now let's see practically live example of footer. At the bottom all the websites have footer, like Fiverr footer is started from here, and here. In footer what type of information is displayed, like categories, about, sport, community, like that. So in the footer we can use information like authorship information, copyright information, contact information. We can also show map of your location, where your office or where your building is located in the world, and sports and like that things. So let's use footer in our page. For this I will type here footer tag with starting and closing tag. Now you have also noticed one thing, that all these tags name have specified meaning, like footer for designing footer, header for designing header, heading for article, designing article, for section, designing a section in your website, like that. So that's why this is called semantic tags, semantic elements. Now let's type some text inside footer tag, like h1 tag with starting and closing tag, and inside h1 I will type here about us, and after h1 I will type here h2 contact us, save the file, refresh my browser for seeing output, refresh the browser. You can see this is our footer. You can also type things like p tag. Inside p tag I will type copyright 2010 to 2023. Save the file, refresh my browser for seeing output. Now you can see copyright 2010 to 2023. This is our footer after the heading. So in this way you can use footer tag in your pages for proper showment of footer. Their design is very important for designing like that things. We must properly indent all things using CSS. So that's why CSS is very important. After this course I will start the course of CSS and try to teach you about CSS course of website, how much CSS used in websites. For creating front-end development, for designing purpose, CSS is used. So this is very important. So that's all from today video. Our video length is also increasing. I will continue this topic in my next video with some more semantic element codes. So I will meet with you in the second part of semantic element in my next tutorial. So keep watching my tutorials, do your assignments. If you don't understand any concepts, practice this concept again and again, and watch the videos again and again to properly understand the concept, because it's like a chain. If you properly understand HTML first, all the things of HTML, all the tags of HTML, all the elements of the HTML, that used in HTML, then you have no issue when we move forward to our CSS course. If you have proper understanding of HTML, then you have no issue with the CSS. So that's why focus on your course, focus on your goals, and try to absorb and try to learn all the concepts practically, not thoroughly. Do the practice, do the work by typing the code in the Notepad++ files, run on browser and see the output. When you see output of any tag or anything of HTML, you properly understand all of things like that. My mission is to teach you all the things of HTML by practically, by viewing the output of all the tags, all the elements of HTML. So I will meet you in next tutorial. Take care.